Good morning and welcome to the 6th Annual Mountain House Relay for Life. If you would all give me your attention and we can follow along with the Girl Scouts of Mountain House in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And at this time, I would like Melody Mohammed to come forward and sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say there's that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the I would like to thank everybody. Thank you so much for my Zumba family for inviting me over and giving me the opportunity to do this, to sing the national anthem, and of course, to share and celebrate life today. I was diagnosed with breast cancer last year. And here I am, celebrating life with you wonderful people, and I am still alive and I'm fighting. So we dedicate this event to those who's fallen, the warriors and the survivors for cancer. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Melody, for that beautiful rendition. Melody, as you may have guessed, is a cancer survivor, and that's a big reason why we're here today, is to honor our cancer survivors. Hello and welcome. My name is David Pombo, and I am the event leader for Relay for Life of Mountain House. I am so excited and relieved that the 2017 American Cancer Society Relay for Life is finally here. For the past 6 years, this community has come together to help those facing cancer get well, to help others stay well, to find cures for this horrible disease, and to fight back, so that our children and their children never have to hear the words, "You have cancer." Each of us has reasons why we relay. I relay because of the impact cancer has had on so many people I love. So many of my family and friends have fought and continue to fight this battle. While I cannot battle for them, I can battle with them by standing up and fighting back. We want to stand up and put an end to this monster. The American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Mountain House is volunteer driven. The event leadership team, made up from community members, has planned long and hard to make this event a success. The committee includes Jennifer Snyder, Winnie Coddy, Anna Envy, Brian and Patricia Harrison, Julie Ulrich, Stacy Ingstrom, Erica Smith-Payne, Christina O, Bob Corden, Joy Reed, Elizabeth Ish, and Gloriana Greaves. Please stop and thank them for their hard work if you see them on the track. Their time and talents are appreciated. Let us also thank our team captains for their planning and preparation. Relay does not happen without leaders like each of you. Thank you for your incredible commitment you have made and the passion you bring to this event. We would also like to thank our Relay supporters and sponsors. Lammersville Unified School District, Bob Corden and Mike Montag of MC Productions, Brian Harrison of Mountain House Matters, Drew Jacobson of Mountain House Real Estate Group, Mike Samawi of California Property Experts, Greg Holtz of Copy Station, West Valley Disposal, also SSPBI Quality ABA Services and California Property Experts, as well as all of our team members, donors, caregivers, and of course our cancer survivors, proudly wearing purple and walking the first lap of victory. With the joy of victory you bring, you make this event a memorable year after year. Without all of you here today, this event couldn't and wouldn't be the success that it has become. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your event lead, and I hope to see you on the track. At this time, I would like to call our speaker, Risa Moreno, a 6-year breast cancer survivor, forward to speak. Thank you.
Hello. That's very sensitive. Like the man said, I'm a breast cancer survivor, 6 years, and I'm here because I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm lucky because my late husband saw there was something strange going on with my breast and said, "Could you do a self-exam?" And I said, "Oh, nah, it's nothing, don't worry about it." He goes, "No, really." And if you knew Ben, you know I did what he asked me. And I did my self-exam and there was a lump. And I'm lucky because he had the rest of the day off and took me to the mall and got me tea and said it's going to be fine. I'm lucky because my doctor's office was 5 minutes from where we lived and turned out to be a place full of doctors from Stanford and UCSF and other really good medical schools. And I'm lucky because my OBGYN, who was very nice and had to be shown where the lump was, listened to me when I said, "Can we do a biopsy?" At first he said, "Oh, no, you're 27. There's no way this is cancer, it's probably fibrous tissue." And I looked at him and I said, "My mother had breast cancer. My mother's sister had breast cancer. My dad's mom had breast cancer. My dad's aunt had breast cancer. Could we do a biopsy, please?" And though he used that wonderful tone of voice that said, "Hysterical woman," he did say, "Okay, we'll schedule a biopsy if it'll make you feel better." I'm lucky because the doctor who did the biopsy was a woman and understood how very, very painful it was and got it in one go. I am very lucky that I did not crash the car when my lovely OBGYN called me, did not make sure I was safe, and said, "Hey, it's early stage breast cancer." And I'm lucky because when I went to the clinic for the first time and I met with my oncologist, he looked at me and he said, "Life-threatening is not in your vocabulary." I'm lucky because they went ahead with the surgery about 2 months after my diagnosis, and they let me go see Harry Potter first. I'm lucky because the surgery went without a hitch. It was 9 hours. I had 4 surgeons working on me, and they did a brilliant job. I'm lucky because my half-brother, who happens to be the chairman of anesthesiology at Vanderbilt, called my hospital and said, "You're gonna do this particular kind of chest wall anesthesia on my sister because there is a 100% non-recurrence rate if you use it." And thanks to that particular epidural, I was able to walk around the nurse's station twice the day after the surgery. I'm lucky because there were complications with the surgery. I was one of the 20% where the wound reopened. I had a tram flap where they open your abdomen to take the tissue to make new breasts. And I had a hole roughly the size of my fist in my abdomen that wouldn't heal. And I'm lucky because right next door to my surgeon was a brand new hyperbaric oxygen therapy clinic. And I got to be the inaugural member. I'm lucky because the dive master, the guy who ran the clinic, was sweet and funny and had wonderful DVDs for me to watch while I was there for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, for 8 weeks solid before they closed me back up. I'm lucky because when they did the biopsy of lymph nodes when they were doing the initial surgery, they only found cancer in 2 lymph nodes. So I did have chemo, but I had 8 sessions only. I'm lucky because they have wonderful drugs these days, so that when I went and did my chemotherapy, I did lose my hair, and things did taste funny, but I was able to eat, and I was never nauseated. In fact, I gained about 20 pounds. I'm lucky because when I came in after my chemo and looked at my surgeon and went, about these, he said, we'll fix it, and made them manageable. I'm lucky because when I told my oncologist that the chemo was starting to make my fingers tingle and I couldn't feel my fingertips anymore, he said, let's dial it back a bit. And I had the time to take another week, another 2 weeks before I had my next chemo session. I was able to moderate based on what I actually needed. I'm lucky because I had people coming out of the woodwork that I had not seen in 10 years going, how do I help you? Can I come over? Can I clean your house? Can I cook you food? Can I keep you company? What can I do to help you? I'm lucky because I had my husband, and because whenever he was around, he acted like, okay, yeah, this sucks, but we're gonna get through and it's gonna be fine. What video game would you like to play tonight, dear? And I didn't know until a couple months ago that he would go to work and he would talk to his partner at work and say, I'm scared. I know she's gonna be okay, but I'm still scared. And he never showed that to me because he knew I needed him to be strong. And I'm lucky because I didn't need the embryos they put on ice. I'm lucky because my period came back within 2 months after chemo, and 2 months after we started trying to have a baby, we got Mira. And I'm really lucky because he lived long enough to support me through cancer. And I'm lucky because I haven't had any problems since. And because in my family, we tend to get cancer and kick its ass and move on. But we're here because there are people who weren't lucky. There are people who aren't lucky. And there are people who will not be lucky. And when it's my daughter's turn to not be lucky, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna get whatever I had that gives you cancer, I want her to call me and say, oh my God, Mom, so I've got cancer, I'm gonna have to take 2 weeks off work, get 10 injections, and I'm gonna feel like I have the worst flu ever. This sucks. I want cancer to be something we treat like tuberculosis or bronchitis, or something that used to kill you 100, 200 years ago and now is minorly annoying. I want people not to have to be lucky when they get cancer. I want a cure. And that's why we're here. Thank you.
And we're all lucky because of events like this all across this country and the world. Money is fundraised to help pay for research that helps find cures and treatments so that there are more Melodies and Risas among us as survivors. At this time, I would like you to join me in honoring Melody and Risa and our other survivors as they walk the victory lap of survivors. Thank you. I stand corrected. We have dancers who are going to perform for us before the survivor lap. Thank you.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but
Now, if you would please join me in honoring the survivors who will now take the survivor lap. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to point out a couple things that are different this year. We have a lot of vendors that have joined us today, so if you guys can please make sure to stop by their booths. We have a henna tattoo booth over here in the middle. Raise your hand. There's the henna. Next to her, we have a LuLaRoe booth. We have a Pampered Chef booth, and we have Perfectly Posh. And then over in the yellow booth, we have face painting. So please make sure that you visit those booths. And for those that were waiting for the hot dogs, we have hot dogs now. Thank you. Oh, Team Hope with the bras also has their chicken salad ready to go. So if you're ready for lunch and you haven't had pizza, there's food.
Deep breath in and then breathe out.
Oh, no.
You may open your eyes.
So this yoga demonstration, physical exercise is one thing, but yoga is about strengthening your mind also. And the person who guided us, his name is His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. He's coming this weekend to teach us yoga in San Jose. So if you guys are interested to learn yoga from the master, there'll be physical exercises, breathing exercises, and meditation. You can look it up at itstime.me. Itstime.me. So in this International Day of Yoga, have a good rest of your weekend from Art of Living. Thank you.
Crossroads seem to come and go. Yeah, the gypsy rides from coast to coast, knowing many, loving none, bearing sorrow, having fun. But back home he'll always run to sweet Melissa.